Hey everybody, Captain here. I got a video request about this Ben Edlemen guy, and I'm not going to go through the article. I think you've all read it if you haven't looked him up. But basically, he's this Harvard professor that went on a email tirade against this Chinese restaurant owner because they overcharged him $4 on a $54 tab. And the guy's just a prick, just a total prick. And so the person who requested this video wanted me to go and do a video on it. And it's not that we haven't covered before, but I'll go over some of the basics things that we've had, and then I'm going to look at the individual here, and we'll do the Clarey Test on him. Once again, you got a story of academians, professors, showing what scum they truly are. Okay, you people have got to get it in your heads, especially you young millennials have been lied to by these vampires, just what fucking scum they are. This guy looked at his background. He doesn't really have any real job. He's been an academician all his life. He consults a little bit on the side. But this guy is not like, oh, has a 20-year experience working at Caterpillar and decided to go get his MBA. This guy's 34. He's got a ton of fucking degrees, only one of which is really worth anything, and he's never set foot in the real world. I can't believe fucking companies go and consult this guy. Two, once again, showing that the Ivy League, it does not. You would think the guy who worked at Caterpillar from the mailroom to the boardroom, who decided to get his doctorate and then go teach to impart real-world wisdom with the students, would be at Harvard. You think they'd hire those real-world people? They don't. They hire fucking academians. They hire fucking lazy scum who are too damn lazy to go get real jobs. This guy simply, he's doing the circle of why bother. He studied a bunch of stuff to simply reteach it. There's no outside practical application. Now, he does some stuff with the internet, Representative Clarey. He just, we'll go through his profile, but once again, just because you're not in the Ivy League because of merit or to learn something or learn skills. You go to an Ivy League school so you have Harvard or Yale or Princeton or that fucking name behind you, and you got a network. All it is the number one skill employers and government institutions want to see in their employees is the ability to suck cock and kiss ass. That's why you go to Harvard, and you got your networks, you got your connections. That's all they want, So I don't even know why you should just say I'm Harvard material, and you should get your degree, and then everybody knows oh, he's from Harvard, yeah, he sucks cock and kisses ass, and he he's got parents that are really rich and he's got connections. Yeah, come work for us. Yeah. So again, any kind of academic merit is out the window. And then finally, this guy, I did the Clarey Test. He's like about a 3.4, 3.3, because again, we don't know much about his family upbringing. But here's the background. Ben is an associate professor at the Negotiation Organizations and Markets Unit. Oh, here's your unit. Yeah, okay. That's what I think of the Harvard fucking Negotiation Organizations and Market Unit. What do we teach? We teach this. That's what. No, you're doing it wrong. I have a master's in. Oh, Negotiation Organizations Markets Unit at Harvard? How do you know? Do you learn to talk so you can give seminars? Why, we have brain consulting. Anyway, associate professor, not a real job. Ben's current research explores the public. Not a real job. Research is not a real job unless you were paid for it by the private sector for something specific. Ben's recent online privacy investigation is not a real job. Ben's work on the internet infrastructure, really devising policies and institutions to mitigate the worst effects of scarcity, not a real job. Ben led the fight, not a fucking real job. I don't even have to read the rest. I don't know you led the fight. When you fight, do you use one hand? Because the other one's busy? How do you fight when your lips are permanently attached to the ass of some fucking corporate douchebag? That's how the Fighting Irish guy got. But he's facing this way. No one fights like that. Who the fuck fights? Maybe in the 1880s when Thaddeus. As a student fellow, not a real job. Ben's consulting practice. Yeah, I got a cooler consulting practice. I'm sure this is probably the one bit of real work he's done. But I'm wondering why all these companies, I'm not going to list them, why they would go to an academician. I mean, seriously, why do you go to a theoretician? This is like military men consulting the people that get their degrees in war history or the history of war, specialize in war, but they've never been in the fucking military. It's like, really? Ben teaches an MBA, not a real job. Ben holds a PhD. All right, here's all of his degrees. Department of Economics, not a real degree. A JD at Harvard Law School, not a real degree. AM in statistics. AM, master's? Statistics is a real degree. And then BA in economics, or not a real degree. Member of Massachusetts. Oh, you're a lawyer too. Wonderful. Anyway. So you go through this. I look through his profile, and remember the Clarey Test is a 4-point question test. Do they work in the real job, in the real world? He does not. Does he have a worthwhile degree? He has a worth, but he's got so many other degrees that are worthless that I gave him like 0.9 on that. I did give him a little bit of credit. What was the other one? Currently works in academia or nonprofit, which he does. And then whether he comes from a well-to-do family, I don't know. I think he does, just because most people from Harvard do come from well-to-do families. I could be wrong, but we're talking at minimum a high 2. And 3 is the cutoff, guys. 3 is like, yeah, you're a douche. You're just someone that can't be trusted, because once again, the Clarey Test measures whether or not you intend to work and contribute to society and be a productive member, or simply live off of it. So that's what I guess what the Clarey Test. I've never really officially. It's how do I trust these people is what I would like. Do I want to vote for this guy? Would I want this guy in office? Is basically what the Clarey Test is. So anyway, yeah, per the request of our client, it's another douche. It's nothing new under the sun. We here on Cappy Cap and all my little online, we know what this is. We see behind the scenes. It's unfortunate though that the rest of society does not see what type of scum and people are in academia, and what a fraud and what a scam it is. And we'll keep, if it's for this video, tell people about crusaderism, tell people about worthless, not for my book sales or anything like that. Certainly that will help. But we're in the minority. We got like 11,000 followers on the YouTube channel. All right, you got, not to besmirch Jenna Marbles, because I actually respect. I'm kind of impressed with what she does. But she's got 14 million followers. The vast majority of people in the world. Dumbass guys want to watch their fucking stupid sports, and stupid-ass chicks want to watch Kim Kardashian. So assholes like this and scumbag institutions like the Ivy League and the academia can just ass-rape everybody for their degree in fucking fluffy bunnies. And then when these people get money and get a position of power, they think, I'm a professor, I'm really intelligent. They get added to it, and they start ripping apart people that actually do fucking work for a living. So, we kind of said what it is, but next time you run into someone who's I trust my professor, or just swallowing whole. Or if you ever start a business and you see someone with, a degree from Yale or, Princeton or wherever, just know it's all this. Right? So, anyway, that's all we got. Try not to let it get you down. Just don't attend universities with scumbags like this. Go to like Hillsdale, or go to some other college, go to trade school, go to some other place. Just not this shit, cut off the supply. Don't attend this. I know, no one's going, I got into Harvard, here's my fucking, have some more blood, Anyway, that's all we got, toodles.